we're obviously on a bad run of results at the moment. Is there anything that you can pinpoint that we're not doing? Is it tactics? Is it formations? Which is the big issues on our side? So I know you can baffle us all with that. Or is it just confidence, mental?
No, I think.
At the end of the day, we've got to score goals, and that's where.
Yeah, well, I think it's as simple as not taking the chances and not defending well enough. I think is the most pleasing aspect is first the attitude of the players and the way that they're working towards winning football games. The truth is that when you get into them wrong dynamics, you need to do a lot more to win a game than when you got in a good momentum. And we saw it with Newcastle. We went to Newcastle, and if you were there, you know that we were the better side. And if we would have taken the first chance that we had and we would have scored the first goal, the game's changed completely, and you get a positive result. And from them on, it would have been a completely different season for ourselves and a completely different season for Newcastle. And since then, it seems that they build the momentum and everything goes their way. You're looking at Wolves. We played with a luggage of 7 defeats in our shoulders, and that's as significant as once we missed the goal of Hugo Rodallega that nobody spoke about, that it was onside. You get a wrong decision going on your way, then we got a chance, and Hugo's 1v1, and he would score 9 out of 10, and then the ball goes down the other end, and it's just a simple long ball from the keeper. And it seems that because we are so down of that miss, we made five mistakes in one action. 5 mistakes in one action is impossible to analyze how that could happen. Just the moment that you feel so down that you miss the chance, and that's just because of the defeats that we had. If you're looking at all the performances, apart from Man City, that I wasn't happy the way we played, every single game we had many positives. We played well, we did certain things wrong, and we have to correct them, but it's just as simple as taking the chances and being able to defend a bit better. If you remember the 2 goals that Wolves scored in the second half, that is such a huge reward for any team for what they did. Ali makes 2 outstanding saves, and we got 6 bodies in the box, and we are frozen because there's a fear of conceding, and then there's a fear of missing the chance in the other end, and that's the mental aspect, and that's what we have to change. And you change that with 1 victory, but for that victory we need the fans to make sure that the players don't feel that every chance they miss is a missed opportunity, and every time they get the ball in the defensive third is an opportunity for the opposition, or is a moment that we're going to concede. And we need to create that atmosphere, because we're going to be fine this season. We're going to be completely fine. The squad works too well, the squad is too responsible, and we're going to get, as soon as we get the first win, our season will be back on track. And we need to sort it out between us. We're not far away of being a very competitive side in this league, and certain aspects will help after the international break. Obviously we got some suspensions.
Parts of actually, is the internationals hindered or helped?
I think it's helped. I think it's helped in this occasion. It's helped because mentally we needed a break. The players needed a break, and for me it's very significant. The moment that Hugo misses that chance, if you can see it again, the footage, every player is affected, and that's not normal in November. That's not normal. If that would be the West Ham game, I would accept it. Last season, or a Stoke game, you got a chance. It's a final, it's a key moment in the season, and now we need to refresh them. We need to get them positive again. We need to get them believing and just knowing that the good result is around the corner. And I feel that break is coming at the right time. For many other aspects, these 2 weeks they're going to allow us to work in different ways with the players that we got here, and the boys that they went away, they'll come back refreshed and they'll be ready for the Blackburn game. But Blackburn is a massive game, and we need to make it as a unique opportunity for our football club. Nothing else. No an extra pressure time is the opposite. It's 95 minutes that we got the opportunity of our season, and we'll make it. We need to make it our time.
Right. Really alluded to some of this. Away support is usually brilliant. You know, the real loyalists who go and they'll get behind you no matter what. But to be honest, we've all heard the boos at half time, and What does that do to yourself and the players? Does it make you have a Wayne Rooney moment of stuff or whatever, or does it sort of, no, we're going to prove them wrong, or does it get, what does it actually do?
Well, the initial reaction is we're all humans, and it feels that we're divided. You know, we got a real fight in our hands, and we shouldn't be divided. We should be together. Except after 95 minutes or after the game, if you feel down and you're disappointed with the effort of the team, I think everyone is on his right to boo or to express their feelings. That's it's our life, it's our passion, it's Wigan Athletic. But half time is halfway the fight. You don't want, and we learned that before. West Ham, we're 2-0 down, we're relegated. If we would have just said, okay, that's it, accept it. We're not that sort of club. I think we always had the best response towards adversity, and we have been a real example in world football. I speak with people in football, and they ask me, how can you do that? How can Wigan Athletic always have that fighting spirit? Whatever happens the next game, you're always ready and you're always together. And it's a real shame that you get that feeling of being divided at half-time, booing at half-time. I will accept if a player doesn't try or a player doesn't care for Wigan Athletic or wearing our shirt, yes. Yeah. But you'll agree with me that nobody in this dressing room performs in that manner or works in that manner. And it really hurts. After 2 seconds, you know that you can affect the performance, and everyone gets together and gets ready to play as well as we can. But it really affects, because everything we do is for the fans, and that's why I'm here today. Yes, we are down. We had 8 defeats. Yes, but the same way we know that the next positive result is going to kick our season, and the quality in the squad is good enough to achieve our aim, and not just staying up, it's to be in top 12, and we need to keep working towards that. I would be the first one if I would say we're not good enough, we need to make changes, we need to sign players. The differences between winning and losing are minimum, and we need to change it around. But that mental side is huge, and the fans should be that mental coach of the next few games.
Probably just carrying on from that is obviously, we're 8 defeats now. Carling Cup. What would you say to the fans who do travel in the length of the country and are also here? What would you say to them to do or say, or what do you want from them?
Well, the fans is just to realise how important they are, and believe me, the way support has been incredible. From going to Aston Villa, and we had a real support, real help. St James Park in the most distant part of the ground, even Molineux, the support has been, I think it's been following through where we left it at Stoke. Obviously it would be great to have the numbers that we had at Blackpool, but I think we've got great memories of the away support of the last 24 months or so. It's just, now is a moment that it's all too easy when you got defeats in front of you, it's all too easy to criticise and I would do this and I would do that. That's the normal way to react. But the difficulty is just to make sure that individually we can make a difference to the players on Saturday and help them not to feel the pressure of the defeats. Clear the past and just allow it to be a one-off game against Blackburn, which is a massive game for us, and just enjoy the real challenge that we got in front of us, because believe me, the group is ready. The players, they got the experience of last season. Some of them they got the experience of the last 2 years. Others they got even more experience at Wigan, and we are ready. It's a long season. There are many teams that are going to suffer a bad moment of form, like we are experiencing. Not just a moment of form, a moment of results, and we want to get rid of that bad moment. And January, February, March, they are very demanding months for any club in this league. As we saw last season, Blackpool had 31 points at the end of February, and they finished with 39. And we've been through all of that. But as a football club, it's the time to be stronger and more together than ever, and just rely on each other.